Welcome to Quiz It with Faabul. Today we're traveling to Italy, a country famous for its history, incredible food, beautiful cities, world-famous art, and unique traditions. From ancient Rome to modern fashion, let's see how much you really know about La Bella Italia. Let's begin. Let's start with question number 1. Which Italian city is considered the fashion capital of the world? Is it Milan, Rome, Venice, or Florence? Italy has several cities known for style and luxury. Rome is famous for elegant fashion houses, while Florence has a long tradition of leather craftsmanship. But one city has become the global center for fashion shows and designer brands. The correct answer is Milan. Milan hosts one of the world's big four fashion weeks, alongside Paris, London, and New York. It's home to luxury brands such as Prada, Armani, Versace, and Dolce & Gabbana, making it one of the most influential fashion cities on the planet. Moving on to question number 2. In Rome, you can find the smallest country in the world. Which is it? Vatican City, San Marino, Monaco, or Malta? Several European countries are incredibly small, and they're all rich in history, but only one is completely surrounded by the city of Rome. The correct answer is Vatican City. Vatican City covers less than half a square kilometer, making it the smallest independent country in the world. It is the home of the Pope and the center of the Catholic Church. Despite its tiny size, it welcomes millions of visitors every year. Now for question number 3. What is riposo? Is it an Italian form of handshake, an afternoon nap, an Italian team sport, or a noisy argument at home? The word might sound unfamiliar if you've never visited Italy, but it's something many travelers quickly notice when shops suddenly close during the day. The correct answer is an afternoon nap, or more accurately, an afternoon rest period. Riposo is a traditional break taken during the hottest part of the day. In many smaller towns, family-run shops close for a few hours in the afternoon before reopening later. While it's becoming less common in large cities, it's still part of daily life in many parts of Italy. Let's continue with question number 4. What is the meaning of the traditional Italian gesture with the fingers pinched together? Does it mean, "What do you want? It's very tasty. Welcome home," or "I am broke"? Italian hand gestures are almost a language of their own. Visitors often notice people speaking with their hands just as much as with their voices. The correct answer is, "What do you want?" This famous gesture is often used to express confusion, frustration, or disbelief. Depending on the situation, it can also mean, "What are you talking about?" or "What do you mean?" It's one of the most recognizable gestures associated with Italy. Now it's time for question number 5. In which year did Mount Vesuvius famously bury the city of Pompeii? 790 BCE, 79 BCE, 79 AD, or 1079 AD? Pompeii is one of the world's most famous archaeological sites, but remembering the exact year isn't always easy. The correct answer is 79 AD. When Mount Vesuvius erupted, volcanic ash buried Pompeii so quickly that many buildings, streets, and everyday objects were preserved for nearly 2,000 years. Today, it gives historians an incredible glimpse into daily life in ancient Rome. Moving on to question number 6. The iconic Colosseum in Rome was built on top of what? A marsh, a lake, a forest, or a hill? The Colosseum has stood for almost 2,000 years, but before construction began, the land looked very different. The correct answer is a lake. The lake belonged to Emperor Nero's enormous palace complex, known as the Domus Aurea. After Nero's death, the lake was drained so the Colosseum could be built as a gift for the people of Rome. Let's continue with question number 7. Italians have loved good food since Roman times. What were thermopolia? Ancient supermarkets, ancient food delivery, ancient fast food, or dinner in thermal baths? Even 2,000 years ago, not everyone cooked at home. The correct answer is ancient fast food. Thermopolia were small street shops where people could buy ready-to-eat hot meals. Archaeologists have discovered many of them in Pompeii, showing that grabbing a quick meal on the go is far from a modern invention. Now for question number 8. Which Italian city is considered the birthplace of Italian pizza? Milan, Rome, Naples, or Palermo? Pizza is enjoyed around the world today, but one city proudly claims to be its birthplace. The correct answer is Naples. Traditional Neapolitan pizza was created as an affordable meal for local people. Today, authentic Neapolitan pizza is protected by strict rules, including how the dough is prepared and baked in a wood-fired oven. Let's move on to question number 9. Which famous Italian pasta dish is made with eggs, cheese, and pork? Fettuccine Alfredo, lasagna alla bolognese, penne alla arrabbiata, or spaghetti alla carbonara? Italian pasta dishes often look simple, but each one has its own traditional ingredients and cooking methods. The correct answer is spaghetti alla carbonara. Traditional carbonara is made with eggs, pecorino romano cheese, black pepper, and cured pork called guanciale. One common misconception is that it contains cream, but in authentic Italian recipes, it doesn't. Next is question number 10. Where can you see The Last Supper, one of Leonardo da Vinci's most famous works? Milan, Rome, Paris, or Madrid? Leonardo created masterpieces across Europe, and some of his works are now displayed in famous museums. The correct answer is Milan. The Last Supper is painted directly onto the wall of the convent of Santa Maria delle Grazie. Because the painting is extremely fragile, only a limited number of visitors are allowed to see it each day. Let's continue with question number 11. Ferragosto is one of Italy's most important holidays. When is it celebrated? February 14th, May 5th, August 15th, or December 6th? Summer is a special time in Italy, and many businesses close as families head to the beach or the countryside. The correct answer is August 15th. Ferragosto began during the reign of Emperor Augustus more than 2,000 years ago. Today, it combines ancient Roman traditions with the Catholic Feast of the Assumption and is one of the biggest holiday periods of the year. Now for question number 12. Which famous Italian sports car manufacturer has a prancing horse in its logo? Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, or Alfa Romeo? Italy is home to some of the world's most famous luxury cars, each with its own iconic logo. The correct answer is Ferrari. The famous prancing horse originally appeared on the airplane of an Italian World War I pilot. Enzo Ferrari later adopted it as the symbol of his company, and today it is one of the most recognizable logos in the automotive world. Moving on to question number 13. Italy is the world's largest wine producer. Which wine classification is considered the highest quality? DOC, DOCG, IGT, or VT? Italian wines are carefully classified, and those labels tell you a lot about where the wine comes from and how it's produced. The correct answer is DOCG. DOCG stands for Denominazione di Origine Controllata e Garantita. Wines with this classification must meet the strictest standards for quality, production, and regional authenticity. And finally, question number 14. What unusual law is observed in Italy? Is it that you can't have goldfish in a bowl, it's illegal to serve pasta with ketchup, your car horn must be checked daily, or wearing sunglasses indoors is illegal? Italy is known for a few unusual local rules, and some sound so strange that they seem completely made up. The correct answer is, you can't have goldfish in a bowl. In the city of Monza, keeping goldfish in traditional round bowls is prohibited because it's considered harmful to the fish's well-being. While the rule applies locally rather than across the entire country, it has become one of Italy's most famous unusual laws. And that's a wrap on our Italy trivia quiz. How many questions did you answer correctly? Whether you scored a perfect 14 or simply learned a few new facts, we hope you enjoyed exploring one of the world's most fascinating countries. Thanks for listening to Quiz It with Faabul. Until next time.